Alrighty then. I can hear the solar generators. Alright, so I'll show you what we're doing here. Alright, this is the original size right here. I've made modifications. I have the garage door up and it's working. The problem is there was only supposed to be this one set of stairs. However, every time I come down the stairs, the garage door opens up, and I don't want that to happen. So then I considered, well, I can move this over here, but I think I'll get stuck on it, and even if I come down here, it'll still open up. So I said I gotta make the stairs on the other side where it's underneath the stairs, so that when I come up and down the stairs, do this real quick. So this is some coffee that makes my stamina regenerate faster. This is giving me maximum experience points so I can get points to upgrade. This is just water and food. So anyway, and instead of only one set, well, the other thing was the solar generators were over here, where I put them on the outside. I put them over here. Now, I'm hoping that they're staying fully charged at the moment. They're not all plugged into a whole bunch of stuff, but I'm hoping this window will work. I'll probably put windows over here too. These specific types of blocks are called air ducts. They allow light through them. So down below here where the garden is going to be, the sunlight can still come through. So I did make extra walls that way because I want the light to come through to the bottom part. Now you really can't see it, but essentially the light comes through and you can grow crops down here. So this part's the extension. What I decided to do was, I'm not sure, I would assume light can go through these two, but I didn't check. But I decided to make these two because I was wondering what to do with them. These grates, instead of cubes. And I had a few different patterns going on, but I finally settled on doing it like this. Because these are going to have iron fences all around here anyway, so it'll kind of match. If I make the fences... It's different music. This paint job, or I can paint these whatever I do the fences as. So, all of this is good. I suppose the garage door should start moving any moment now. There it goes. So it's working. Also, so I did get it to do it correctly. The outside one stays open for 15 seconds. The inside one, because I have to get up the ramp, the inside one stays open for 7. So it does around here open up for me. And anywhere over here. I've tried to reposition this a million ways, but it just ain't working. So let me try a vehicle just to see. I may need to extend that out a little bit more, but we'll see. I think it should work okay. I'm not sure. That's why we're going to test it out right now in this video I'm making for you. And then you can tell me all the things after you see it. I'm not going to watch it with you on purpose, so you don't have me talking on the video and talking right next to you, because how annoying is that? Right. Let's do a mini bike. Truck? What's the mini bike? There. Oh yeah, I need a... Whoa, that didn't work. Alright, so I need to actually move this further. Oh, down. But I did get it to work. So it wasn't working originally. I had to put this little thing there because it kept falling every time I was placing it. And that wasn't working. So let me aim this. Uh-oh. Hopefully that'll work better now. Okay, where am I? Oh, I fell down. Okay. I need it to start a little bit sooner, obviously. Oh my god. This isn't working with the mini bike, is it? Oh well. What the hell? What the hell? Oh, for fuck's sake. And this is why we're checking to make sure it works. Do I have the power booster? Just would like to make it a little bit quicker. Hopefully that makes a difference. This isn't working. Oh, I was so excited I had this working, and clearly it's not exactly doing it, is it? Good thing I practiced before I settled on everything, because I would have been very disappointed if I hadn't checked this out first. There it goes. So... I can't even tell. Is that open right now? It is open. So the front camera has a 15-second delay. The second, or 15-second, it stays open for 15 seconds. I might have to change that to 7 as well. The inside one is 7. The problem is I need to get all the way up here and then wait once I'm at the top of the ramp for the garage door to open up. Or I'll just fall. So I'll have to keep that in mind. Whoa. But leaving works pretty good. So let me change this one to 7 real quick. That is a pretty steep ramp, though. I wish it wasn't as steep. Clearly, I don't even know if I can ride my bicycle up there. Oh my god. Oh my god. Right. So, as you can see, it's not going off at the moment. Oh. So right around here is where it gets opened at. Oh yeah, so anyway, I guess I'll be working on that a little bit longer now that we see how that works, or doesn't. You can hear the generators. Again, they're not as loud as they used to be, but I can still hear them. But here's the thing. I don't just have 2. I have 4. So my plan is... inside ones are for inside this building. The outside ones will be for the other building. So anything on these will be on the inside of this building, any electricity. This way I just have extra power and everything doesn't have to be overloaded. Like every time I use the garage door by standing around. But essentially what happens is the solar generators power these batteries and everything should last infinitely. Basically, there should be more than enough power, hopefully. We'll see. And even see how small, see how I pointed it at that wall and down to the ground? And it didn't matter. If I'm over here, it's always going to see me. So, I guess that means that's a good thing because it's the same similar scope. Remember I was talking about the guns upstairs. Here's a camera preview. You see that scope of light? That's where it can see, but clearly it sees further than that. So, I now have faith that the upstairs is going to be safe from birds. Okay, so this can go away. Now, I am still working on these. Will have motion. This will. I think I'll connect these trigger plates and these doors to this building's version. It doesn't really matter, but these are those air duct blocks. I need to remove because I made mistakes. I need to remove this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. I've already removed this one and this one and this one and this one because I had to put the ramp there. Oh yeah, and I have to remove these 2 as well. So that's a lot of destroying with the auger, as you can see. Takes a lot of time to do this. But with that upgrade, it doesn't take as long, but it still takes a long time. So I have a lot of these bricks I'm going to have to break. And then I have to rotate these particular air duct blocks this way so that you don't see those holes going all the way through. And, well, some of them you can see going all the way through. But then I thought about it too. This is going to mess up my floor plan with certain paint jobs. I know that. I don't think I can rotate the paint. I wish I could, but I don't think I can. So my floor might look screwy because of that. Because all the blocks aren't going in the same direction. So when you paint them, I believe the paint aligns to the block and not necessarily the floor, like the direction you're standing. So that sucks. But this is still not decorated or anything. I got to work right away on those pillars last night. I was digging the foundation blocks till midnight whatever time. But I really wanted to get them done. And then I decided to build the pillars all the way up. So that's why I stayed up so late. I went all the way down with the blocks, and then I went all the way up with just these 1, 2, and then this one, 3, the fancy ones. I added all this morning. Actually, no. No. I actually did these last night, too. I didn't have the floors in, or the ceiling. I didn't have any of that in. I just did the pillars and then the little rounded entryways. This is also good that this is much bigger now too, because I can make myself, if I was going to have an underground area, you know, in my tunnels and digging my holes underground, I could get in through this way, and I could essentially maybe even put a ladder up. I hope I have I think I have these marked up. There should be pillars up there. But once I put the walls in, it gets a little wonky and a little confusing. These can stay up like this because I'm just going to put windows like this on top, so you won't see those. I believe that's the pillar. So like around one of these, maybe like this one, I'll remove the blocks and I will put a ladder inside, so then I can have an outside, because the original layout is, if this is the back wall, because it's only this one area, this one room, there would have been a ladder coming outside down here to come in through with a door this way. But I can always come in this front door, so what the hell, right? And then I have the ladder by the ramp outside that goes into the building, but once I can open up these doors, I won't necessarily need the ladder. Not sure if I'm going to take it down. We'll see how the zombies do with it, I guess, later, but... So, this is how far I've gotten. So, I have to still do, obviously, the ceiling, the roof, all the stuff, the big window, that big triangle window will be on this wall instead of... It would have been this wall here, but I've extended it 6, so it'll be this wall. And... these stairs, I think I'm going to get rid of these stairs completely. Because they're just a pain in my ass with this fucking sensor right here. So, but this, having the sensor underneath the stairs and ending up past where it would be at, is working out. So, obviously, once I'm getting in a vehicle or whatever, it doesn't matter if this is open all. However, it only stays open for 7 seconds. So I better choose my vehicle and have it gas up quickly enough. Of course, if I just stand there, it just keeps opening and instant close, opening, instant close. So, see how the batteries are doing. It doesn't seem like it's running out of batteries, but these aren't hooked up to anything. That has one watt hooked up to it. It's the one that's got something hooked up, because now that it's nighttime and there's no sun, some of this should be drained by now. 11. But it doesn't look like it's draining. So the windows must be working. I would hope so. Obviously that wall's still, all these walls are still open, but just need to make sure that they're getting appropriate light. Oh. And I meant to do that also. So now, every time that opens up, the lights come on. And I could probably put other lights on a switch. I don't have a headlamp on this bike yet, and I don't have my headlamp on, so that's... Ooh, I gave it the power booster, but clearly that's not working when you slow down on this ramp. So this ramp kind of sucks. I may have to figure out if I can, extend it so it's not as steep, or make it... Those are the wedge 60s. I'm not sure. And I fucked up. I went right in the middle. Oh god. The point was to show, oh look, the lights come on when you come in here. Yay. Oh, this garage is not working as well as I thought it was going to. And again, all of that is plywood. Oh shit, just like that. That's all plywood. So I need to reinforce everything. Paint you asphalt. Okay. I don't need those numbers anymore, and I'm not ready to take that off. So before I even take these the edges out, I need to upgrade all of those from these plywood blocks to cement. So that's going to be a while too. But I just wanted to practice to see. I just put all that shit up. And so when I first put the garage, I was trying to put the garage door up. The garage door wouldn't attach to the wall. I have to be real careful about entering. Actually, I might even put like vehicle storage around over here, because then I can just drive my vehicles out and not park anything in here. I don't know. I'll see what I'll do in a little while, but it gave me a hard time. This garage door was giving me a very tricky time. This little thing right here, I had to put this little ledge on there so that I could attach to that, because it was, I kept trying to put it on and it kept falling like on the ground. So that was annoying. How am I gonna fix that angle there? Because those are all wedge 60s, so they're a certain angle. I have to switch. I don't even know. Unless I just made a little ramp and then like a platform and then another little ramp and then a platform. Because this isn't working as well as I thought it was going to. So, but now we see. Austin Powers. I mean, leaving is fine. It's the getting back, which is the tricky part, especially if I was like in a hurry. This would not be good. Or you know what I need? I know what I need to do. This needs to be more than 3 wide. This one right here needs to, oh jeez please. I need to move all of this out. What the hell am I doing? Oh, I'm in the pit. It's constantly falling. Terrible situational awareness. So this whole thing needs to be extended out. Probably like this far. I probably need to start it from here and then work it up, because what I need is this platform to be longer so I can sit on it. You know what I mean? While the door is opening and closing. So this platform needs to come out by like another, I don't know. So I'm gonna have to redesign this to actually come out like that far probably. But the good news is, the garage door is attached and it's kind of functioning as it's supposed to. So that's my best idea right now. I just came up with it. Extend this platform out a few more so that I can sit up here while I'm waiting patiently for this garage door to do its thing. And obviously it's really annoying when I'm standing here. It just keeps opening and closing, opening and closing, opening and closing. And if that's the case, because I believe this is the same height as this, these two are like the same thing, I believe what's going to happen is the ramp's going to be higher up here. So I don't think they'll be able, I don't know. I don't know if they'll be able to jump, but I can always extend that down longer. Or remove this whole ladder completely. That's the other option. Damn. That's upsetting. This would have to get extended. I would extend this out too, because why not? You know? Yeah, I think I'm gonna extend it out at least 2. That's 3. I have to make the ramp. Oh god. Oh god. You know what I just thought? Maybe dynamite. So I'll have to extend out this platform like that far. And then have the ramp going down. But that means I gotta take out all this shit. I may need to build this out thicker, I don't know. Well, I guess not, because if it was able to support all of that, then it should be able to support the extension of the platform. And maybe I don't need to actually move the rest of the... Maybe I don't. Maybe it'll just connect nicely. Who knows? But now all these have to go away. Very disappointing, but that's the video. Upstairs hasn't changed since the last time you saw it. Since the video yesterday. Bummer. Bummer.